Welcome to this online class, Math 142. Um, I want to take you through how this course is going to work here using WAMAP. Um, it's pretty straightforward. Everything here is on this page, um, the whole course. Um, each section with the little arrow out in front opens and closes. I close up the Getting Started section, and you can see all the other sections below. Each week, as you get to it, either click on the name or click on the arrow out in front, and the content of that week opens up. Okay, so right now we're just getting started, so let's look at the Getting Started section. There's things that it asks you to do here. Um, you're going to be asked to watch the videos. Of course, if there's this arrow here, it means stuff is hidden below when you open it up and watch the videos. In fact, you're already watching one of the videos right now. Um, so this first week, you're going to watch the videos, you're going to get the syllabus. Please participate in the introduce yourself discussion. Uh, Actually, all the discussion forums throughout the quarter are part of your grade, so we encourage you to participate here. There's directions as to what you should be doing in each one. Uh, and sometime here early in the first week, or maybe even the first week starts, take the Getting Started quiz here. This will get you oriented to what the quizzes and the online assessments look like here in WAMAP. It'll make you poke through the course a little bit to find some things. It'll get you understanding a little better how to enter information into these quizzes. So this is not part of your grade. It's just a good practice to get you up to speed on this stuff. Now, as you come in each time, the announcements will always be up here at the top. Okay. Right now, we're in week 0. I'm recording this before the quarter actually started. This is week 0. As we go on, each time we move into the next week, this will change so to let you know what week we're in. All right. I view the weeks as running from Monday morning to Sunday night. Okay, so the end of the week is always midnight Sunday night, and then we start the next week. The first week, of course, is short because we're starting on a Tuesday, but that's fine. So when it gets to, well, whatever week it is, let's say it's week 3. So we're going to be working in week 3. Each one of these weeks looks the same. That as you open it up, you'll see outcomes for that week. These are the things I expect you're going to be learning this week. There's instructions. Instructions always include read some part of the book, work through the content of this week. So if I scroll down just a little bit here where it says in the content for week 3, that's this down here. Do the radians block, read this section, do this block. Because the blocks are these pieces of this page that open and close. So this is the instructions for week 3 block as I open and close it. Right? And then you can see the content of this week comes in some subsections. Each subsection may even have some subsections. Anyway, there are some sub ones. Wow, all sorts of things here. And you get down to some spots where I've got some text for you to read. There's usually a video to watch. And quite often, although not on this one, there is some practice problems to work on. Does this one have some practice problems at the end? Yeah, here's some practice problems. These practice problems look just like the quizzes do. This is what a quiz would look like, where you have a question that's asked and you got to type in your answer and submit the answer. And on the practice problems, you get them wrong as many times as you want. You get them right as many times as you want. That is, you just keep trying it. It's not counted as part of your grade, but it gives you some instant feedback on the stuff that we're working on. Okay, so let me go back here. Yeah, so work your way down through. You keep exposing the different parts by clicking on those things and working on that section. You can close it back up again when you're done and move on to the next section and see what's in there. Right? Work your way through those. This is what I see as the lectures. The recorded, my videos that I put in there is my way of lecturing to you on the topics. You can read the book as well. Some of the stuff I have some extensive written stuff here, which is pretty much the same as what I talk about. Some of them it's just the video. I don't have much written at this point. In every single one of these weeks, during the content of week 3 or the content of week 7, it ends with this block, which is the video collection for the week. And this is all the videos that appear for topics of this week. Okay, so that's always there at the end. I'm not going to say just watch these, because you should read the stuff that goes along with the videos up here in the sections. Okay, every week it should look pretty much the same. You see the outcomes, you get a set of instructions, you read through the content, work through that content. In each week, there's always a homework discussion as well. This is the week 3 homework discussion. Sometime during week 3, you should come onto this homework discussion and either ask a question about one of the homework problems, or maybe something that you saw or read in the content up here. If you have a question, this is your place to ask it. If you don't have a question, then this is your place to come in and maybe help someone who does have a question. Maybe someone's already helped everyone who has a question, and you want to just post a solution to one of the problems. You need to do something substantial every week. So, just coming in and saying, oh, hey, that was a nice solution, or whatever. I mean, you got to make a contribution. That contribution might just be, hey, I found this link to this other website that was really helpful when I was working on these problems, and post that. Something that's going to help other people out. A question helps. To pose a question, say, hey, I'm stuck on number 17 on page 72, whatever. And someone can help you out. This is a great place to learn, to help each other learn. Teaching someone else is also a great way to learn. So if you can help someone else with one of their questions, that's going to help you as well. Okay. Another thing you'll see in each week, you don't see it right now, but at the bottom, as you open up the week, you'll see the outcomes, the instructions, the content, the homework discussion, and then during week 3, you'll actually see, at the end of week 3, you'll see the quiz for week 3. They appear on Thursdays. They're always due on Sunday night at midnight. So you got 4 days to work on them: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's no time limit other than you got to get it in by midnight Sunday night. Okay, and that's whatever time WAMAP thinks is midnight. So if your clock is off from WAMAP by a few minutes, beware. Okay, don't push it that close. Submit it on time, and the quiz will be just fine. Okay, you're going to take the quizzes. They're not very long quizzes, just a few questions to quiz you on the stuff that we did that week. You get 3 attempts per question on these quizzes. A correct answer on any one of the 3 attempts will be given full credit. After the quiz is over the next week, I go back in, and sometimes I can see that wrong answers are at least partially right, and I will assign partial credit, but WAMAP doesn't assign partial credit immediately. I come back and do that later. Okay. So each week looks the same. The announcement at the beginning up here, every time when you log in, this will be open. It'll say, hey, we're now in week 4, and so that's where you should be working, is down in week 4. Okay. A couple other things. Click on the gradebook link to see the scores that you have so far on the quizzes and the tests. And there's a calendar link here which shows you when things are due. For instance, this homework discussion for the first week is due by Sunday night on the 13th. Quiz 1 is also due on that time. It's a little bit annoying to me, but the quizzes don't show up unless they're active. So right now there's no active quizzes. There's nothing showing, so they don't show up on the calendar. But every Sunday night, in fact, if I show a few more weeks here, so let's show 11 weeks out, you can see the different homework discussions when they're due, and the quizzes are due at the same time. So quiz 1 would be here, quiz 2, quiz 3, and so on. There's a midterm exam, which is a proctored exam. We'll take that here on campus actually, this is the wrong day. It's going to be on the 15th. And there's a final exam towards the end, which I'm not showing in enough weeks to get that. There's a final exam on the 18th. Again, that's a proctored exam. We'll do it on campus. My hope is that most of you can actually make it on the 15th. Again, this is the wrong day. It's the 15th and the 18th. We'll do it like 7 to 9 at night on those nights. If there's stuff that means you can't make it, we'll figure out other arrangements. But my hope is most of you can do that. Okay, so there's the calendar. Let me go back here now. Try to get out of the calendar. There we go. We're back here, the calendar. Messages, I'll do a whole nother video on messaging here within WAMAP. So, so there you go. If you have questions, send me a message. Send me an email, wweber@whatcom.ctc.edu. Easiest is just to click on the messages here and send me a message, and we'll get your questions answered. So I'm looking forward to a good quarter here.